Hey there, welcome back to Our Okie Dokie Life. In a previous video, you saw us build the raised flower bed here. So this one we're gonna actually utilize it and get our plants in there.
We had intentions of starting our own plants from seeds this year, and that didn't happen. We just didn't have enough time to do it. When we had the time, we didn't have some of the ingredients to get the mix started. So we ended up going to a local nursery that does really good plants. We just picked out what we were kind of wanting to plant anyways, and so that's what we did. We got a flat of some vegetables and some fruit, and then I got some peppermint plants and basil plants. And then we are going to be planting some beans and okra and different things, but we're going to start that from seed.
So first thing we're gonna do is we need to put a bunch of holes in the bottom of the bucket. That way they don't hold water and they'll drain properly.
So let's get started. Go ahead.
As I said, we did a test bucket just to kind of see what we wanted our pattern to look like. And we think this is how we want it to go. So we're going to copy this on all the rest of them.
And he's using a 1/4-inch drill bit.
Yep.
And I believe he's going to make 9 holes. Ta-da! Now we are just going to drill and repeat.
If you use a nice sharp bit, it takes 0 effort to punch through these buckets. They're super thin-walled.
And while Brett is finishing putting the holes in these buckets, we have some buckets of dirt here that we are going to use to fill these buckets. So I'm going to start filling the buckets with this dirt. It's a dirt, compost, good mixture for potting soil. Okay, now we have our buckets filled. Now I'm going to lay the plants out that we want put in here, and then we'll get started planting. I think what we're going to do is probably mainly pepper plants in these, and I'm just going to put 1 plant per bucket. So here we go.
Okay, so the battery died and I had to go get it replaced. While I was replacing it, Lacey got some work done here. Just getting them planted in. Got a few more left.
Okay, so we went ahead. I had this little dwarf fig. We got it planted into a pot that'll sit just outside the greenhouse. Brett got this banana tree. We got it planted. And then I got a hibiscus plant here that we got planted. And then we got our peppers planted, half of them. We've decided we're going to build another raised bed, and so we need to build the bed, and then I need to go get some more buckets to add to it. But I think that this is going to work out quite nicely because it's a good height that we don't have to bend over too much, but not so tall that the plants are going to hit the top of the greenhouse. So we'll have room for another one of these planters in between those two boards where the current sawhorses are. And then we did plant 1 bucket of mortgage lifter tomatoes. We need to get, I think, 3 more tubs prepared to plant the rest of our tomatoes. And then we actually have lime and lemon trees and a blueberry bush. And then my basil and my mint plants will go in the second pepper bed. Thank you for joining us as we started the process of planting our plants. We'll probably come back in another video to finish out the rest of this adventure. So I guess until next time, we'll see you later.
Bye.